Hello, Mechwarriors and tacticians of the future. Welcome back to BattleTech and Playing Hardball. So things have progressed nicely. We don't have any more contracts left on this planet. So, and I think as this Flashpoint campaign, there are popping up more Flashpoints, which I'm glad that they do. 3.5 skulls, 153 days, so we have enough time to do it. It's not too far away, 174 days. This one was 96 days. So my thinking is, while this one is 44 days, while we don't have any time pressure with this one, it's just 2 skulls, and I think the further we progress, the less challenging and possibly tedious it could become. I'm not sure, but of course we are not using our heavy mechs in this one, but at the moment it's even a good opportunity, so I think we will travel down there. It's 36 days, so I guess it's a comparable time, maybe also like around 35 or so, and then we can actually go here. I would not risk to go to another planet though, so but maybe we can try it from here. Although there are some interesting planets on the way. So this one could be interesting with the black market and electronics. Or this one with former Star League presence, and we've not been there yet. However, I don't think we have enough time, and it's pretty far away. So it's like 36 days. So I think we are flying there directly. So let's build some mechs, so they can be worked on in the meantime. So the Cataphracts is still 8 days to go. It's actually a good thing this way, so we can really build the mechs. And I did some thinking, for example, the Grasshopper. So like a conventional thing would of course be to do something for a little bit longer range, like here, like in the stock configuration with LRM5L laser and then 4 M lasers. Yeah, and lots of heat sinks, of course. But, well, and we could do something very similar, what I would think could work, but it's not very interesting, and I think it's not really an add up, but it doesn't add anything to our possibilities on the field. So, but what we could do is this, I think. Heat efficiency 70-80 is 78, but the firepower is also, it's 165. It's not that amazing, so actually the mech, I think it wouldn't work very well like that. However, we could make this one a close quarter brawler with lots of maximum armor, lots of S lasers, one L laser like this, and then he has even 12 armor, 12 tons left. So maybe actually, no, not this one, a machine gun on the arm, ammunition for the machine gun on the arm. So if it explodes, only the arm is taken off. It would be a bit sad about this plus machine gun, but it's 110 points of armor there, so I guess that would be fine. So, and then we would have a huge heat build up though, like this. I mean, we probably don't even need the L laser in here, but let's try it. I would also ignore this stuff, but we need a cockpit mod, of course. Maybe an exchanger. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would be totally worth it with this one, right? Pushing it down to 81. So it's 15 points. 17. No, 15, sorry. So, 15 points, right? That's really worth it. And I think we don't have any mech configuration where we have we have 2 of them. $69. So then it's 12. Okay, yeah. Obviously, so it calculates like on the heat that's in effect right now, huh? But I think this might be a very interesting configuration. Damage output 270 when we jump in, and then we also go brawling, because he has Chess's quirk of 20, so he does 90 points. We could put in a very good gyro melee hit. And we even have a lot of space left, so this one, the TTS, could also be interesting. Yeah, just so we would really hit everything excellently. Oh yeah, and but sorry, jump jets, of course. Let's not forget the jump jets. Oh, I'm sorry, I have to sneeze. Sorry. So 1.69 tons left. And yeah, well, 1 heatsink. Maybe actually a second heatsink. I mean, the TTS is possibly not necessary. But let's reduce. Although when brawling, so like so, right? Then we have another heatsink. So we have 36 by 81. When we jump in, we run in and jump in. And just in case there's something really nasty, we also have the laser. So I think this could be pretty interesting. Yeah, because otherwise, I think, well, unfortunately, we got the Grasshopper rather late. Would have liked it earlier, but it's really not such an upgrade, mech-wise, and also like from its loadout, it's only with the energy weapons. I'm never going to put any rockets into the face. Yeah, I think it's always better to have some kind of mod in here. Although it's kind of fun, of course, yeah, having the rockets right there, but that's more the design thing. So, right, and we are not putting an energy weapon in there. So, I think this could be an interesting build. Does lots of damage, and we can do one complete alpha strike, but I think when jumping in we most likely will only be able to shoot M and L lasers anyway, and then when we get closer, then it's S laser time. Yeah, but then like punching and following up with the machine gun could be a pretty good thing. Yeah, so alright, so I think we can build it like this. It's 11 days. Please do tell what you think. I mean, we could also put some kind of better melee attack on him, of course, instead of the TTS possibly, right? Which would equal to 60. That would actually possibly be even better. Because, yeah, I mean, we could try both. Oh, it's too big. So we can put it in here. So like there. And then this one over here. So like this, huh? And then he's also... Oh yeah, he's a beast. 150 points melee damage. So that's pretty nice. I mean, then he's basically the smaller version, but we'll try it because we want to try all the mechs, of course. Then he's the kind of smaller version than the Battlemaster. Oh no, the Battlemaster doesn't even have the support weapons. Oh yeah, that's very sad, but you remember what I wanted to do with him, right? Having lots of SRMs. And then like jumping in, shooting the SRMs and punching. Because he has the melee quirk of 30 even. So he's really good. He's got good claws or hands, yeah, for close quarter brawling. So here with the Cataphracts, the ECM version I think wouldn't run with the Gauss rifle. That would be the big problem because we don't have enough space left. Yeah, here when maxing the armor, I've got 16, and I think it was like we need like 17 tons or something, right? In addition to the ammunition, and that's just not worth it because then he would only have 75 points from the Gauss rifle. So instead I think he could go nicely with an AC5. We have this one plus 10 damage, which is actually pretty nice. Ammunition, AC5. I think 2 will be sufficient. That's 30 shots. That should be fine. 30 rounds for 30 turns. I doubt that we will ever shoot all the ammo, while I think like 15 shots is possibly a little bit too low. Yeah. So and then, well, we don't have many opportunities or many choices here, on the other hand. But he could use this ERM laser, because we also don't produce so much heat. One ER laser that has a range of 360, and I think the normal laser is 270, right? Yes. But then still 2 M lasers. I've got this one. Yeah, well, then we can take the best, right? Or rather, actually, like on the arms, it's kind of a waste as well. Ah, yeah, we use the +5 damage. That's fine. So, and then we don't have so much space left, but we always want to have the jump jets, of course. And he possibly doesn't need to be so mobile, so maybe 3 are even sufficient, because he has the ECM, but we need to experiment with him a little bit. But on the other hand, he needs to be able to keep up with the other mechs. But my thinking is how this could work is that he will be the last one to act and jump in. So the other guys will be in the ECM field. Yeah. After they had their turn. So that is possibly a good thing. So let's build him just like this for the moment. We have 0.69 tons left. We can actually reduce armor a little bit. Like so, maybe 1 ton. Well, that would be the 4th jump jet. But I think, yeah, heat efficiency wise, 3252. It's fine, and most of the time I guess we will only shoot the AC anyway. If we shoot at all. but rather use sensor lock. And with this heat management, I mean, he's really not the offensive power or the offensive powerhouse, but he has some opportunities. Now let's put in the jump jet directly. And yeah, cockpit resist. And I think it's not a good idea to make him a brawler actually, because then you would always have the enemies inside the ECM field, and then the ECM field is negated. So that's actually... please correct me if I'm wrong, or if you have any other insight there, but I don't think that that concept would work at all. No? So the best thing with him is to keep a distance and to protect the others, and be rather mobile. Yeah. So it's more like defensive shooting. The best would possibly be to really keep a distance, keep a lot of distance. But that is also like just for playing possibly safer, but not so interesting either. Yeah, so but we'll just try. Otherwise he could also be interesting with 2 L lasers or something, but no, on the other hand we don't have the tonnage. Then he would be very vulnerable as well. And we want to be very, very clunky and highly armored. So let's build him like this, and I'll put in a gyro later actually. The hit defense. Yeah. Just checking it later. Let's do it like this for the mode, or just for this, because I wanted to. I wanted to upgrade. I wanted to upgrade here. Yeah, no, he has the hit defense, right? Can we do anything with the Marauder? I'm not sure. We are pretty good with all the stuff. We've slightly reduced. We've got the better L laser in there. Best S laser we have our hands on. Plus 10 damage. Yeah, well, no, we already installed the better gyro. Heat sinking is in there. Oh yeah, and by the way, so we've got heat efficiency of 96 by 48 sinking and 96 alpha strike. So let's try it. If this one goes in, it's 96. Just this one for 2 tons. It's 86. It's 10 points. Less heat generation. And then we would need to take out 2 heat sinks. And it's basically like around 2 turns of heat sinking. I think it's really better to have a little bit more heat sinking. I'm looking forward to having double heat sinks, or more of them. But I think it's better to sink more than generate less, because we will need to be more flexible anyway. And when we are on the distance, then we can only shoot the snub and the L laser. That has happened pretty often when we were even out of range for the M lasers. So I think it's fine like this. I think it's fine. And we don't have anything better. The cockpit mod is fine with the 2 defense. We could do the death from above. Could put something into the legs. But I think, well, it's just one. Yeah. No, it's not worth it. So let's keep the Marauder as it is. Then, but here we have only this gyro. So we are putting the better gyro into the Orion, because people like to shoot at the Orion as well. So gyro comes out. Let's do it like this.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Just so that we can put it immediately into another mech. And by the way, he also has the AC5 plus 10 damage. So here the hit defense. So, and otherwise, yeah, we've got the L laser. Do we have actually a better L laser for him? No. That would actually have been a good upgrade. So better SRMs, SRM2. Yeah, that was the one that I wanted to do actually. Ah yeah, sorry. So the SRM goes out as well. So like this. I'm not sure if we can already put it somewhere else.
And no.
So
shouldn't be too hard.
Yes, very good that it shouldn't be too hard. So like this, it's a nice upgrade. And SRM4, we already have this triple plus, that's good. So it's fine. We make even more damage now, 255. Heat efficiency 30 versus 58, it's fine. We don't even have heat sinks with him. Yeah, I didn't realize actually that we have just such a low armor with him. Especially 175, so well, and it worked out nice enough most of the time. But I think, yeah, we can roll like this. Ah yeah, and the gyro. So, like this, right? For jump jets installed, so very nice. Very nice indeed. And our Thunderbolt. He gets the +2 hit defense. This one gets out of there. Was never really the best choice anyway, because he's not that ideal of a brawler. Ah yeah, SRM6. Do we have something better? No. +4 damage. If we had 2, we could put in 2 SRM4. Although I always like it to have SRM2 as well, because sometimes the heat, yeah, it makes the whole thing very, very versatile in my opinion. But, ah yeah, and by the way, we could also take out heat sinks. By the way, let's put it back like so. We have heat 86. Maybe for him it's better because he has even more. Let's just check it. So 86. $77. So it's 9 points. So I mean, it's certainly worth it. But at the same time, yeah, no, I really feel it's not worth it. Because, you know, it's more flexible, and the calculation also counts with the S-laser. And often we can't shoot a lot of the stuff anyway. 270. Although he's supposed to get in there quicker. Yeah. No, but let's get that one out. The +2 melee hit.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And then the +2 defense in. Like so. It's got the very good injury resist. And otherwise, yeah, until we get our hands on a better SRM6, like a triple plus, this is fine, I think. So any better S lasers? Nope, we don't have it. So I think this is fine. No? Only with double heat sinks it would be better. Right. So like this. So there are lots of
Logged and noted.
working orders now. So and the quick draw, it's basically, yeah. We have to, yeah, we've got 29 days. So the quick draw. What to do with him? Quick draw is certainly also. So the stock roll is cavalry jumping in, so he's got 6 M lasers and SRM4, and that's it. And he only has 1 rocket there. Oh, we don't have any jump jets. We don't have any more jump jets. We just built everything into our mechs. Ah. Well then. So maybe we build him sometime later, huh? So weapon-wise... Well, he is mobile. Let's just try it. The M lasers. Six M lasers is actually pretty nice for the tonnage it requires. What does he have? Lots of heat sinking in there. But it's of course very, very heat inefficient. And brawling wise, oh, even -5, so he's not going into melee. Not going into melee. Could also try something with PPC, but yeah, I feel it's not worth it. So and we only have 2 support weapons. No. So he's not. He's really keeping a distance. Maybe 1 PPC. Yeah, no, but he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough tonnage for that. So maybe rather 1 L laser. Just have some flexibility, and then some SRMs with the SRM4. Ammunition has 100 rounds, so that's really sufficient, but in the leg. So, and now we need to reduce the armor, and the stock version has 75 and 55 on the arm, 70 and 85. Okay, that's not very good. Well, we need 4 tons for the jump jets. Yeah. So the L laser has to go. Makes him rather inflexible though. But this would be a build 270. Yeah, but I feel like an L laser is most of the time a good thing. Yeah, but he needs to go. So we would just use some M lasers like this. So this would be the build. Like maybe with one more heatsink, but that's basically it. That's what we could do. Reducing the armor a little bit. Yeah, so kind of doesn't feel so good. So instead, maybe even SRM6. Although just the M laser costs 25, right? So the M laser is actually better than the SRM6. Although it produces less heat, of course. So let's have an SRM6 instead of one laser. Then we've got 72 heat generation. Yeah. So it's not really, it doesn't convince me. Gyro. Could put in the stability damage taken. The reduction of stability damage taken. But otherwise nothing is worth it really. And we don't have any cockpit mods that protect him, which is a very bad idea for this range. Yeah. Well, we'll just build it like this. For starters. Like so, huh? 4 tons. And then he will be very jumpy, jumping around. There's a damage potential of 185, so it's also not as great as other mechs we have. 82. Yeah. So actually we have a better SRM4. So actually it's better to use this one, SRM4 with 4 damage. And have one more M laser. So alright. So we will build. I'm just using the better lasers now. I was just checking. So we can use this one out of the chest, another one from the chest, and then on the arms we can use the ones with higher damage, like so, and then we've got one more ton. Now this laser, then he can jump in, shoot, and needs to get out of there. It's more the hit and run mech. But that we will not use very often. So rangefinder. I'd like to know what the range, the viewing range is, but it doesn't say anywhere, right? Structure stability, no, of course not. Maximum range, no. Doesn't show. Well then, let's put this one in there, now that we are at it. So he could be more like is scouting, a heavier scouting mech. Jumping around. Oh, he can put in 5, so that's actually better than the heatsink. So we would put in 5. 5 jump jets. So, just like that, huh?
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
So. Thunderbolt. Cataphract. Well, now we don't know which one is the ECM version, but I think the one with 8 days is the better one, like the normal one. Alright, so like this. Alright, and now we will go and travel the stars. There we are. Let's travel there. We don't really know what the employers, the Draconis combine, but we don't know what's going on with the with our enemies.
Engines prime. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity. Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Okay, nice. Ship upgrades. Oh, and now we get, yeah, the Med Bay would also cost 2.2 million. Yeah, no. Now it's time, I think, for the Mech Bay.
All right,
Let's
I'll
get
get the
it.
team on it right away.
But I guess after that one, because then we have a lot of building points as well, then it's possibly time to get another Mech Bay. This one is also 2,700,000. But it protects our pilots. The death is less likely. And maybe if something happens in the universe, then we can also help people if we have a good medical facility in there. So.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
So, all shiny around here on the Argo. The Argo is in great shape. In really great shape. And let's see. So the planet is also not a very high skull, but I guess we can do a lot of missions with our smaller mechs there. And we'll just run this Flashpoint, I think, with the Marauder, which is like overkill, but this way we get the bonus from the command module. And then we are running our medium mechs again, plus the Vulcan. And that's actually something I'm looking forward to. Well, actually, I should possibly prioritize looking at the Vulcan as well. The Vulcan is more important. Yes, we can actually upgrade an S-laser there. We have a better S-laser. So he's got the armored. We can actually even... no, we can't. By the way, how about death from above? Oh, he only gets 30 points. Self-damage. So he could do it very nicely, actually. But the death from above is... it's just 100 points, so it's always, for him it's always better just to run up and slash through with this bastard sword, I think, right? Or what does he have? We can't see it. Or actually he doesn't really have hands. I don't know, maybe it's his headbutting. So he's got such a good cockpit that he can really headbutt everything and everyone into oblivion. So this one is and it's great with the melee hit defense. So, but the weapons, we can't put in a gyro. That's a big disadvantage actually. So we do have 1 MG. Oh yeah, that was even the one, like a no-brainer with tonnage 0. A no-brainer to put it in there. Just for half the ton of ammunition. So here we have the S-laser. Yeah. I was a bit afraid for the S-laser, right? Because his arms are so puny. But I think it's fine. So, and here we've got the S-pulse, which is of course interesting. So, otherwise, I don't see any possibilities for improvement. Would be nice to have 6 jump jets. And this one, the stock configuration has actually 6 jump jets, but only 3 support weapons. No, actually 2. Only 2 support weapons. An M laser, and of course way less armor than we do. So right, we can do it like this. Let's prioritize him actually.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Vulcan, let's do it first. So like so. $18 more days to travel. Oh, it's actually exactly 18 days, then the quick draw is also finished. That's actually pretty nice. Nice coincidence. No, it was all planned out, right? Just planned out like that. Excellent bookkeeping on the Argo. Excellent organizational skills with the crew and the boss.
Got the financial report.
There we go. Yeah, we need to make $1 million per month. So. And so far it wasn't such a good decision, like money-wise, to go down there. Oh, disciplinary measures. Watson enters our quarters and snaps to attention, glancing between us and Darius. Darius stares the Mech warrior down. We've had a complaint about you, soldier, causing trouble in the Mech Bay. He's naive and criminal. That Mech-tech's got a grudge against me, sir. My Mech's been opened up for way longer than anybody else's and for no good reason. I was just trying to get things moving. Darius glances at us. Are you buying this, Commander? No, we don't want to discipline the Mech-tech because it's a matter of prioritizing. Oh, that's a bad thing. I bet that if we discipline the Mech-tech, then the whole team will be in low spirits or something and we lose tech points. And they will, or maybe they strike or something, I'm sure of it. And then the Mechs will not be finished in time for the mission. While Watson will certainly be in low spirits and stuff. But yeah, on the other hand, he just has to wait. Has to wait until the techs are finished with this mech. He can't just go in there. However, he could just lend them a hand if we want to speed it up. But we don't have that option, as he's not a technician. But they probably don't want any unqualified help, so... Oh. Later that week, Darius reports in. Well, Commander, Watson did stay out of the Mech Bay. That didn't stop the technician from accidentally taking a spectacular fall in the hallway. He's pretty beat up, but he should be able to return to duty in a week or so. Hello? Watson, what's going on with him? He can't just throw around the mech tags. And now he's rebellious. And he decreased our morale. Oh. So Watson is a troublemaker. We can't have that. A spectacular fall, huh? Watson.
Yes, Commander.
Watson. It's not good. What you did. And now you're rebellious. I mean, it was for us, it was okay that you are a criminal, because once you are part of our family on the Argo, we got your 6 and you got ours. You have to, but you can't pull up shit like that. So, anything to say? No, he doesn't have anything to say. Now he's rebellious. I've got a bad feeling about this. And it's also not so good, because he's one of our better pilots, like the 2nd rank. But Watson, I'm sorry. You just caused us 2 morale damage. And I think this is just beginning something. Well, let's watch him. Now the Varangian doesn't have high spirits anymore. So it's, well, it's on the other hand, it's a long journey, and maybe that's one of the reasons people start going crazy or something. Oh no, we are in the system now, very good. But now the mechs, the techs.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Oh yeah, nice, alright. Let's have a look at engineering. Alright, so now we have the choice between the machine shop, 2 more tech points. Maintaining mechs in the succession war era is complicated by the relative rarity of precision manufactured parts. The Argo's machine shop, once repaired and brought online, can help address this lag. Sounds great. Okay, what we've got here is a fully outfitted machine shop and a whole lot of data on mech specifications. Get this back online and we'll be machining our own parts, probably better than the ones coming out of the Taurian factories, faster too. Well, that sounds actually excellent. Or maybe we do that first, because Medbay 2 is extremely expensive. The fully upgraded field hospital. I mean, I really want this one too. But maybe we do with the machine shop first. It's 450,000, another 30 days. Let's do it.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Yep, it's fine. So, we have to talk to Watson, and Watson, one more thing, one more problem, and he's out of there. He's not part of the family anymore. So we can't have that, especially a rebellious person. Doesn't matter what he did in the past, like criminal or whatever. Okay, there's no one here, no one interesting. Lethal.
Waiting for orders.
Technical school. Okay, what do they have in the store? Oh, some nice stuff. Oh, LBX. Oh, finally. LBX ammo, right? We do have an LBX5, I think, right? And it is a plus weapon. No, component, sorry. Weapons. LBX5, very nice. So we will put this one into a mech. That's excellent. LBX5, so let's get it. Let's get the stuff. That's a good planet. LBX5, and it's also rather cheap. It's 15 rounds.
New equipment available.
Let's buy 5 of it. And with this one, LBX2, we have none. Let's buy them.
New equipment available.
1, 2, 3, 4,
New equipment
5.
available.
LBX10. We've got already 2. And it's how much is in there? 8 rounds.
New equipment available.
Yeah, let's also buy so that we have 5.
New equipment
Like so.
available.
And LBX20, how much is it? 5 rounds.
New equipment available.
Yeah, we are just buying 5 of them, right? 4. Yeah, 4 is probably enough. I don't think that we will have any of these actually on our mechs, but just so we have it. And like this one, we have just 4 AC-20. Yeah, but otherwise, ammunition-wise, we are okay. AC-5 actually. Let's have some
New
more of
equipment
it.
available.
We've got 5 of all. Just to
New
be sure,
equipment
because this was it was rather sad that we could not use the weapon for such a long time, and this would have been a good opportunity to build it into the mech. So LBX5, but without a plus, it's possibly not really worth it at this point. Oh, UAC5, but that's the same thing, and this one uses double the amount of ammunition, so we need a plus version of it. Okay, and jump jets assault, we don't have any. We don't have any for heavies, and we have 190 jump jets for for the small size. Okay, so let's okay. Oh, they are actually
New equipment available.
they are not cheap.
New
By
equipment
5.
available.
I would have thought that we would get more of them. Yeah, we are not wasting our money right now, so let's just have a short look. What kind of contracts do we have on this planet? And I have to take a look at the planet again, because I don't recall what it was actually. So come on. Ah yeah, so we can, yeah, very nice. We can use Whisper. And there's a local government here as well. It's mining, pirate presence, planet-wide storms, primitive civilization. Yeah, but it's fine. They have good stuff in here. Alright then, so let's have a look at the mech bay, and we will check the Mechwarriors as well. Yeah, okay, he's not finished. I just want to have a look. So the LBX could actually be pretty interesting for him. So this one is 8. And I think the LBX with half the ton, so then it's 75, so it's more interesting. He has 55 damage for heat 8 and tonnage 8, and he's 60 damage for 7.5 tons and 6 heat. That's way better. 540 range, and he also 540 range. So that's actually way better, this one. So this one will go into our ECM cataphracts, I think. Yeah, but we can just roll like... we just roll with our mechs. For this mission we will use the little ones anyway, and you don't have any... Yeah, no, it's fine, so... Let's check if someone can get an upgrade on their abilities.
Ready for orders.
We've been on the road for a while. Oh yeah, nice. Call shot bonus.
Training complete.
That's worth it.
Commander.
You get
Training
piloting.
confirmed, Commander.
Yes,
Buckshot.
Commander.
You're a good shot. Time to improve your piloting, I think. Or maybe you get the call shot bonus. Yeah, you are the shooter, right?
Mechwarrior
Buckshot.
training complete.
I need a diagnostic on our primary target.
Receiving you.
I'm on it.
He's also our better shot, Decker. Okay, let's give him the gunnery
Training complete.
first. Then fuse.
Commander.
You are already a good pilot. So let's give you the call shot bonus as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then actually we are even close to getting gunnery as well.
Training
So very
confirmed,
good.
Commander.
We as boss ourselves. That's fine. We don't need guts at the moment.
Standing by.
Receiving you.
Jester. Very good. You get tactics first.
Mechwarrior training complete.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Lion. Also tactics. Call shot bonus.
Training complete.
Majestic.
Standing by.
You get piloting.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Nuke. Good to
Yep.
see you. So, yeah, nice. So here we have... What is it actually? Call shot mastery. Okay, that's very nice. Ozone. Or... yeah. Piloting 9. So I guess call shot mastery is even better.
Mechwarrior
do
training
that.
complete.
How
Paradise.
might I help?
Yeah, and you already nearly... Well, okay, no, it will be a while.
Let's do this.
For the
Ready to get
ultimate
it on.
tactician. Yeah, good. Taboo. You are our cool guy, right? The athletic person. So I think you get gunnery first, and then you get guts. Or maybe actually with the heat threshold. Yeah, no, it basically doesn't matter. So you get gunnery first.
Training complete.
Orders?
Varangian. Yeah, nice. So you get piloting for the sure footing.
Training confirmed, Commander.
1-3.
Watson.
Expected approach time.
Well, I don't feel so good with Watson anymore,
Awaiting
actually.
orders.
Very nice. Yeah, I think it's time for you to get more guts. Well, one more health point. Also,
Mechwarrior training complete.
then she regenerates her health more quickly. Alright, so but that's fine. So, let's go to the command center. Let's start. Oh, no, it's here. Where do we start it? Like there. Star map. Like so. Flashpoint. Begin. Of unknown origin. High orbit. Tarragona. Reynold Yamaguchi. Well, Commander Hardball, here we are, standing astride the ragged edge of civilization where the star maps meet their end. Thank you for joining me in this cheerless place. Most reputable mercenary companies won't venture this far outside the inner sphere. That's what gives us our edge, Bob. Throw enough money at us and we'll go wherever you want. So the guy is our liaison with the Draconis Concordat. A sentiment worth drinking to, but alas, my reserves have run dry and I cannot replenish them here. The swill that they peddle on Tarragona is an insult to the very concept of wine. All of this brings me to the reason I called you here. I have a job for you and I need it done quickly. My situation is rather desperate, you understand. Well, we get it, Shugo Yamaguchi. Tell us who we are here to rescue and from whom. Who or whom? Yeah, Captain Gaku Magorian of Tsubaki Salvage Works. That's a Luthian-based deep space salvage company, notable for its willingness to range into the deep periphery. Tsubaki's fleet consists of 4 Denais-class dropships and an assortment of smaller support vessels. Okay, interesting. He's fallen into the clutches of a frontier crime syndicate and I need you to get him back. Okay. And you've come all the way out here in person to coordinate this rescue. This captain of yours must be quite a guy. Oh no, Miss Meyer. By all accounts, he's horrid. A rancid turnip that walks as a man. But this particular turnip found something of great value on one of his forays into the deep periphery. And House Kurita wants it. What kind of something are we talking about? A ship. I don't know what kind. The ISF dossier that I received refers to it only as a derelict spacecraft of unknown origin. The vagueness of the language is intentional, of course. The Kuritan intelligence community is quite adept at gathering information, but almost farcically bad at sharing it. Oh, we know the type. I assume that your government sent you to recover this mysterious spacecraft. You overestimate my position, Doctor. My superiors don't want me anywhere near their precious derelict. Ah, that probably stings, huh? On the contrary, the less involvement my superiors require of me, the better. I don't belong out here, Commander. I feel the need to spiritually cleanse myself of this place. And so, the moment my assignment is complete, I will travel to Herochites, where I will submerge myself in an ocean of vice. All I need is Captain Magorian, and that is where you come in. Understood, Shugo Yamaguchi. We'll get you, your man. Now, have you got a name for the syndicate we are going up against? Doesn't matter. They are petty criminals. If they hadn't kidnapped a person of importance to the Combine, they wouldn't even be worth discussing. You don't know, do you? No. Oh, I'm sure it was mentioned in one of the interminable briefings I was subjected to back when I was saddled with this assignment, but that was 2 months ago, and several dozen bottles of Cholobara. Oh, we know that that's a luxury-grade fortified wine produced on Shibukawa from a native fruit of the same name. Cholobara is renowned for its delicate flavor, high alcohol content, and aphrodisiac qualities. Due to its extremely short shelf life, it is rarely found outside the Draconis Combine. Don't look at me like that. I had to drink it quickly. It doesn't keep, you see. Yeah, I get it. Do you have any intel on our OPFOR at all? Numbers, tactics, armament? Oh, you don't need any of that. This should be a simple job for mercenaries of your caliber. Just march on in with your battle mechs, shoot them until they stop moving, and get Captain Magorian back. What could be easier than that? Nothing, I guess. We'll get right on it. Music to my ears, Miss Meyer. Contact me again when you have Captain Magorian in hand. Yamaguchi out. Yeah. Image cuts. You know, I've always had a suspicion that every one of our great house liaisons is wildly incompetent on some level or another. It's refreshing talking to one who just wears it right out on the surface. That's our Bob. I guess we are going into this one blind, huh, XO? Should make for an exciting day on the job. That's one way of putting it. May as well get our Mechwarriors ready to drop. Hardball. The sooner we get down there, the sooner we'll see what we are dealing with. Okay, then. So, well. Oh yeah, there we are. Alright. And, my dear warriors, as this episode has gone on for a while, we will start with this battle in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do comment and share your thoughts on the mech builds. You're very welcome to discuss it. and or just what you want to see. You know, if you want to see something, or maybe even me doing more death from above attacks or something, do tell, and I'll try to make your wishes come true. See you next time. I would appreciate it if you click the like button and join the channel so you never ever miss a video again. See you next time. Bye bye.